Hey, I'm Godfrey. I am the host of 10 on AXN. Some of the stuff that I think is unique about 10 is I know that there's a lot of travel shows and that things are really cluttered out there for that sort of thing. But I think what makes 10 unique is that it's very fast-paced. I think it's very authentic. You know, this is a show that I always joke that this is a show where the host fails 80% of the time, and that's because that's what happens. You go out and you try something for the first time, and you're gonna fail at it. So and we don't try to pretty that up. We don't try to say, oh look, let's get a shot of Jay standing on a wakeboard at the end of the day. No, let's get a shot of Jay eating water for half an hour, and then that's the show. And I think whatever happens in the show just happens. And then, for better or for worse, that just becomes the narrative of that segment. And I think that's what sets 10 apart from a lot of other travel shows. And the fact I think it moves so quickly that hopefully you see the failures, and then by the time we're moving on to something else, and hopefully I'm succeeding at that. So in season 1 we went to 6 different places. I have a little bit of travel amnesia as far as which places we went to. So far this year we've been to Davao City, we've been to Cagayan de Oro, we've been to Bicol, Caramoan, Ifugao. So there's 10 episodes this season. We've only shot 5 so far, so we've got another 5 to go, and that's 5 complete other places that we're going to go to. And yeah, I mean, I think the challenge this year was that last year, because it's 10, so you do 10 things, 10 things every episode. So we did 60 things over a 6-episode run. So I think the challenge this year for a lot of for the writer and the producer is to try to find 100 unique experiences in these 10 times 10 episodes. So 100 unique experiences all over the Philippines. And if you can't find unique experiences, then the directors and myself have to find new ways to do the same things. You know what I mean? So I think that's challenging. So you don't want to run the same shtick again. You don't want to do the same thing or have something play out the same way that it's played out the first time. The other thing that's changed about this second season is the first season was kind of a dream project. It was the love child of the director Ronald Rillo and one of his writers Tina. And they wanted to do this travel show, so everybody was kind of doing it. We were all kind of working on it for fun, kind of like dedicating our own time to do it. This year, it was obviously sold to AXN before we actually did the season, and Michelle's come on as a sponsor. So that's one of the other things we've got is to integrate sponsors into the show and do it in a way that is maintaining that authenticity and that realness, because that sort of thing, I mean, people they'll smell hard sell coming a mile away. You know what I mean? So I think that's another challenge that you face, is that you need to take these things, you need to keep everyone happy, but at the same time keep things entertaining and keep things moving forward, and still keep the narrative there. Because I think it's easy to succumb to the pressures of the sponsors and end up just holding something up and saying whatever and being really forced. And I think that's the challenge you face, is saying, look, we can do this, but we need to do this in an entertaining way, in a way that everybody is going to find fun to watch, and that gets your message across better than hard sell. People smell hard sell and shake their head.